Hello students, welcome you all on today's TCS mentorship program, which is based on campus hiring for 2021. So in today's session we are going to discuss again a coding session. Previously we have seen some command line arguments and how to deal with the command line programming. So today we are going to see some more different examples based on coding session. We'll see the next slide. All of you please go for these slides. I'll show you what is the basic points to note. So might be all of you know there will be some change in this year. Previously there were only one question, but this year there will be two questions on coding. So you should be very focused on coding. So code 1 will be of 15 minutes, code 2 will be of 30 minutes, and the preferred language, as you all know, C, C++, Python, Perl and Java. See, a few of the students asked me the question regarding which Python, that means Python 2 or Python 3, but previously the IDE provided by the TCS, it was supporting Python 2, but this year they may change the IDE and they will allow the Python 3 also. But what is my opinion? If you are comfortable in C or C++, go for C and C++, because there will not be any extra marks or any extra points for the fancy language selection. Most of the questions are coming from C language, because if you go for the programming language MCQs also, there will be some questions will come, 6 to 7 questions will come from C background. Okay, so you should be more focused on C programming. So we'll go for the next. Yeah, please go. So there are some points that you have to keep in mind while preparing with the programming. First point, while printing the output, no leading or trailing spaces should be printed. So your program should be very precise. It should not print anything else than the required elements. Okay, other than the required output, no other text should be printed. In some programs I will use this text because for your understanding, but at the time of exams you don't use that text. Just print the whatever output you are having at the end of your program. Okay, so at the output console it should look like output and whatever output you have obtained from the program. Okay, nothing else. Next is, if the output is number, no leading sign must be printed unless it is negative number. Okay, most of the time we are dealing with the positive numbers, but if in some cases if there is any negative number, then only you go for the sign, otherwise don't print the signs. Okay, no scientific notations are allowed. That means don't go for the scientific notations, and all floating point numbers must contain that many decimal places as mentioned in the question. For example, if suppose 3.142 is given in the suppose for the radius, so sorry, value of the pi, that is 3.142, and if you want to identify area of the circle, so at the output side also, if you are getting the output as 9.3287, but just print 9.328, don't go for the next spaces. Okay, so how many decimal points spaces are given in the input, that many should be replicated at the output. Okay, so these are the key points. Now we'll move towards our today's we'll see some doubts. What is command line programming? Shubham, go for the previous day's lecture. You can get the details of the command line programming. Sir, Python 3 or Python 2 is there for programming, because while registration they have mentioned in test construct Python 2.7 will be there. Please clarify, sir. Atharva, your question is right. Previously they were asking for Python 2.7, and the IDE provided by the TCS is currently up till now it is providing 2, that means Python 2.7 only. So you have to prepare with respect to Python 2. Okay, so don't go for the Python 3. Okay, your doubt may get clarified. Okay, so we'll move towards our today's question. So one question is there. I'll read the question first of all and we'll discuss over it. A supermarket manager has to decide offer prices of 9 items. where he is having price tags batches from 0 to 9. Okay, so he is having some batches which having number 0 to 9, and he has two pouches like that. Okay, so 0 to 9 is one and 0 to 9 is other. Okay, he wants to keep prices in between $10 to $100. Okay, so you have got the limit that $10 to $100, where the average of digits of price should be equal to digit. Okay, read the question carefully. Where the average of digits of price should be equal to digit. Full stop. Write a C program to decide all possible prices of the items. Okay, so this is twisted kind of questions. Even if you know all the basics, all the knowledge, that all the coding knowledge, but the questions will not be straightforward. They will be giving some text. In the previous year, they had asked some Sanskrit shlok, and from that Sanskrit shlok you have to identify what is required output, and we have to identify it. Okay, Ajay, please go for the screen. No, not that one. Yeah, yeah. Stick to the question. Okay, uh, just go for the comments. Comment window. Okay, so just look at the question. Okay, and you just tell me, have you identified what kind of question is this? Just read the question carefully, because more and more time you will require to understand the question. Okay, once you clarify what is asked, it is very simple to implement if you know basics of coding. Okay, so if you are not able to understand the question, just please press 1 so that I will clarify what is asked in the question. Okay, please. If you are not getting the question, please press 1 so that I can understand. I will clarify all the details. Shakazadu, okay, no. 1. Okay, if you understood the question, press 2. Okay, okay, Ashish, Gitanjali, Sneha, good. Yeah, Mansi. Okay, so I'll read the question again. A supermarket manager has to decide offer prices of 9 items. Okay, I'll go for the board now. Ajay, can you please just half of the board and half of the question? Is it possible? Okay. No. So I'll read the question. You just concentrate on the board. A supermarket manager has to decide offer prices of 9 items. So number of items is equal to 9. Okay, where he is having price tags batches from 0 to 9. Okay, so he is having 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. So 0 to 9, these are the price tags. Okay, we can see it in supermarket also. There are some price tags, and this is one pouch, and the similar another pouch is there. There are two pouches. Okay, he wants to keep prices in between 10 to 100. Okay, so what is the range? Range is 10 to 100. Range is 10 to 100. And the next statement is where the average of digits of price should be equal to that digit. Okay, so we'll consider so range is from 10. Okay, so we'll consider 10. Okay, we'll start with the 10. So what is the average of this digit? 0 plus 1, 0, 1 plus 0, sorry, 1 plus 0 is 1, divided by 2, it is 0.5. So 0.5 is equal to 1? No. 0.5 is equal to 0? No. So this is not the possibility. Okay, we'll go for the next, that is 11. Okay, we'll go for the 11. So what is the average? 1 plus 1 divided by 2, that is 1. Okay, so 1 is equal to this digit, yes. 1 is equal to this digit, yes. Okay, so 11 may be one of the price. Okay, so 11 is one of the price. Now we'll go for the next, that is 12. 1 plus 2 is divided by 2, that is 3 divided by 2 is 1.5. 1.5 is not equal to 1 and 1.5 is not equal to 2. Okay, so in this way you have to go. Okay, clear? So this is 11, but what is given? From 10 to 100. Okay, 10 to 100. So is it not, this is not possible to identify each and every price. Okay, because he has to put only 2-digit price, so there will not be any point or decimal point. Okay, so whatever values will be there, that will be of 11 to 100. Okay, so for 100 also, that is not for 2-digit, so 100 is not possible, because he has only 2 batches which are of 100. So he has to put only 2 digits. Okay, so 100 is also not possible. So before 100 what we can get? That is 99. Before 100 that could be 99. So we'll identify 99. So 9 plus 9 divided by 2, that is 18 divided by 2. So that is average is 9. Yes, 9 and 9. So both the conditions are satisfied. So we can identify it is from 11 to 99. 11 to 99. So this is nothing but a question of palindrome number. This is the question of palindrome number. So we'll see the logic how to deal with the palindrome number. Go for the next slide, Ajay. Yeah. So this is the logic for palindrome number. Okay, we have to change it as per our requirement. First of all, I will tell you what is the basic code of palindrome number, and then we'll go for this problem, this ask question, how we can use this logic for that ask question. Okay, so what is the palindrome number? Suppose number is 121. Okay, and if we'll write in reverse way, 1 2 1. Okay, 1 is here, 2 is here, and again 1 is here. So both the numbers are same. So 121 is a palindrome number. Okay, so how to identify this? See, we are not going to use any inbuilt function. That means we are not going to use any inbuilt function. We are going to use whatever logical things we are available with. Okay, so the basic thing is we have to consider one original number. Okay, I'll explain the logic first. Original number. That original number is assigned to n, as you can see on the screen. Is it visible, Ajay? That PPT is visible to students? Okay. Okay, no problem. They'll just concentrate on the board. Okay, you just concentrate on the board so that I can explain you. In the next slide, you will understand how it can be happen. So original number is equal to n. Then condition is while n is not equal to 0. Okay, so original number, suppose 121 is the number. So this 121 number is assigned to n. So whatever operation we are going to perform, it will be on n. We are not going to perform it on original number. Okay, so this is the basic thing. Then we will consider one variable remainder. Okay, remainder is equal to n mod 10. N mod 10. So here we can get a remainder. Okay, is it visible? Is it visible? Okay. Then reverse number is equal to reverse number into 10. Okay, I'll just use both the numbers as same. Reverse number is equal to reverse number into 10. I'll use black plus remainder. Okay, so these are the mathematical formulas that we are going to use, and after that again make n is equal to n by 10. N is equal to n by 10. Okay, after that if original this original number is equal to this reverse number, okay, this condition, we have to print it is as palindrome. Okay, else it is not, else it is not. Okay, so what is important, first of all we have to initialize this reverse number to 0. Reverse number is equal to 0. Okay, now we'll take one example and I'll explain you how this thing is happening. Okay, is it visible at this point? Okay, so we'll consider 121. Okay, 121 is the number. So what will happen at this step? Remainder is equal to n mod 10. So I'll write here 121 mod 10. Okay, 121 mod 10. So what is the remainder? Remainder is 1. Okay, then reverse number is equal to, I'll write here, rev number is equal to, rev number is initially 0, 0 into 10 plus remainder is 1. So this number will become 1. So n is equal to n divided by 10. So what is n? N is equal to 121 divided by 10. So it will become 12. So this is the first iteration. This is the first iteration. What will happen in the next? This n will go for this condition while n is not equal to 0. Yes, this condition is satisfied. Remainder is equal to n mod 10. So now instead of 121, here it will be 12. Okay, so 12 mod 10 will become 2. Will become 2. After that, the reverse number was previously 1. So here, sorry, instead of this 0, here it will be 1 plus whatever remainder is here, remainder is 2. So it will become 12. Okay, so it will become 12. So again n is equal to n by 10. So 12 divided by 10 will become 1. Okay, so remaining is 1. Again this condition will check while n is not equal to 0. Yes, that is true. So again n mod 10. So 1 mod 10 will become 1. Okay, so previously it was 12. So here it will come 12. Okay, remainder is 1. Okay, so 12 into 10 is 120. 120 plus 1, that is 121. Okay, and n is equal to n by 10, that is 1 by 10. So it will become 0. Now n is equal to 0. Okay, so this condition is not true. It will go for it will go out of this loop, while loop, and the condition will check original number is equal to reverse number. Yes, 121 is equal to 121 and there will be palindrome number. Okay, we'll see the program over it. Okay, so how the palindrome number can be useful, can be identified. But what is our task? So this is the basic program for the identification of the palindrome number. But what we require to identify the limits. Okay, we have to identify all the possible price tags, which are ranging from 11, because we have identified in the previous discussion, which are ranging from 11 to 99. From 11 to 99. Okay, so we'll see that program, how it can be implemented. So Ajay, please go for the next slide. Yeah, go to the first, write a program to identify a palindrome number. Next slide. Go to the program. Yeah, in online video. So we can just implement this logic and we can identify this. Explanation is over. Just want to implement this on board. Okay. Okay. So if it is visible, you can see this is a simple program to check the number is palindrome or not. Okay, what we are considering one variable n, then reverse is assigned to 0. This is one variable, then remainder, and then original. Okay, so enter an integer, whatever integer we are going to enter, that is 121 or something. Then original is assigned to n, and this logic what I have explained is implemented here. Okay, so if it is possible, I can make it font large. Okay, is it visible to all of you? Okay, yeah. Okay, and after that this condition is given: if original is equal to reverse, printf number is palindrome, that is the original number. If it is not, if else, it will be, it is not a palindrome number. Okay, so this is the simple logic that we have to implement. Okay, now we'll run this program. Okay, so we just have to enter the number please. Okay, so we'll suppose we'll enter 121. What example we have seen? 121. Okay, so 121 is a palindrome number. Okay, so we can identify this program is working correctly. Okay, we'll go for the next. Suppose we are putting something else than the palindrome. Suppose we'll put 125. We'll put 125 and we can see the result. Okay, so 125 is not a palindrome number. Okay, so this is a simple palindrome numbers program, but we have to go for the range. Okay, so what we have to identify, we have to deal with the given question. Okay, so what is in the given question? We have to identify all the price tags, asked in the question. Okay, so we'll go for the some modification in the program. Okay, so we have converted this program into a given range. Okay, so here we know what is the required range, that is from 11 to 99. Okay, so we identified the range, that is 11 to 99. So what changes we have made? Enter the lower limit. So here in this case lower limit will be 11 and the upper limit will be 99. Okay, so in between 11 to 99 all the palindrome numbers should be printed, and we have used a for loop from start to end. So all the values will be considered, and these values are kept in the for loop. Okay, and same logic is used. Okay, whatever logic we have implemented previously, the same logic is used, and we have modified this program. Okay, so we'll run this program first. Yeah, please. Okay, so the our lower limit is 11, so we are going to enter 11. Ajay, please enter 11. Okay, enter, and the upper limit is 99. Enter. Okay, so palindrome numbers between 11 and 99 are 11, 22, 33, 44, 55, 66, 77, 88 and 99. Okay, so these are the all price tags that the manager can use for his supermarket. Okay, so in the most of the cases he doesn't know how to identify all these values. Okay, but this program can help him to identify all the price values. So the question is simple, but the way it has been asked, it is difficult. Okay, so to understand what is given in the question is very important, and it needs practice. So more and more practice will makes you perfect to understand what is the what is the question, which application is this to run. This is online GDP, Viraj. So limit we have to take from user. Yeah, in this case we are keeping this from the user because we can directly go for the 11 and 99 also, but if the condition will change, we have to again rewrite the program. Okay, that's why we have kept this for lower limit and higher limit. Okay, so if you want to modify this program, instead of that start and end, you can assign that start to 11 and end to 99. So it will be specific program for this question. Okay, so I'm just telling this because in some cases they may ask some different conditions. So for that conditions, your program should be ready with it. Okay, so you can modify this program for this specific condition. Okay, so these are the all kind of questions. So in the next sessions also we are going to identify some different kind of problem statements and how to deal with it, how to read the question. So do one thing, read the question carefully once again and try to analyze. Okay, so don't forget to subscribe to our channel and keep following our social handles at Shikuya's YouTube channel, on Facebook, on Instagram and Telegram. Okay, for any doubts, feel free to ask in the comment box. Okay, thank you. Thanks a lot.